All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Two Mules for Sister Sara, possibly. So we are sans one person, much to the anti-chagrin of one of our co-hosts here. But we'll say hi to everybody, and then we'll start the movie here shortly. So Jackson, or as we call him tonight, Rattlesnake Jackson, how's it going, sir?
Doing fine. Glad to be here. Thanks again for the invite.
All right. Hey, you always got to invite James Mason when he's ready to help. So, and speaking of someone name that rhymes with James, we got Jay right down there below. What's going on, Jay?
I'm doing great. How are you doing? How's everybody in chat? We got Matt in the house.
Matt Woods is in the house. Been waiting patiently. Sorry about the delay. We are having some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
On a certain person who cannot be seen right now. So we're working on that. But we'll start the movie here in just a few moments.
Yes, we are missing Bill for whatever reasons.
It just feels wrong not to have Bill here. We're going to.
We have a Discord link you can go to watch the movie.
Right there. So make sure you get over there and join us. Hey, look who's back. Prodigal Son returns.
All right.
Comic Mule Musings. He just did that. Huh?
Any better or about the same?
It's still low, but we can hear you. So
I hear you. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're is it a condenser mic or he says a built-in mic, right? So.
Yeah, it's the one from the computer.
Oh, those are never good anyway. So
He's never had a problem.
For years.
Yeah, he's been doing great on this until today.
Huh.
Just use the same volume of voice that Mrs. Musings uses on you.
I'll drown all of you out.
William, get in here.
Okay.
So now that we have the fourth member of our crew here, which we may have a fifth. I don't know. I sent an invite out, but it was a definite maybe last night, whether Alex is going to be coming today. But regardless, we're going to be starting to show up here in just a minute or two. As Jay was saying, we do have a link right up there to Discord. So we'll give you all a few moments to jump on there. And then we're going to watch the whole movie this time, not just the halfway and tease you. That was like a intentional cliffhanger that we threw on. How did Cover Slingers go today, by the way, Bill? I forgot to ask.
Not terribly well.
No?
I didn't come in last, but I came in next to last. At least Man Cave came in last, and that did my heart good.
Who won?
Yeah.
Was it
Seeing the losers make me a winner, huh?
Roscoe won.
Roscoe Orman.
New guy.
No, Roscoe won.
Newish.
Oh, I was gonna say Roscoe Orman. That was Willie Dynamite and Gordon from Sesame Street.
Coltrane.
Yeah, Roscoe P. He was a sheriff, I believe. Now, how could this cover not win you the whole thing, Bill? I don't understand
exactly.
it. It's the greatest motorcycle cover ever. What?
Yeah.
He's firing off his S&K back there with the silencer.
Asked me to bring and show this one, yes.
Because
you on Betsy.
Because yes, everybody thought that was you, G.
I even have turned up fishtail pipes just like that.
Yeah.
And frilly bags and a queen seat back there. And yeah, I even have the puncher. I'd like to put Puncher skull inside my tank custom, but that might get me beaten up at conventions. So Harley conventions, that is. That's a sweet cover. I don't know if people, I mean, that's cool. It's like such a 70s Ghost Rider cover right there, you know?
Yeah.
It's funny. They didn't do anything too wild like that with, but there is a Punisher War Journal cover. I think it's number 28 and it's got Ghost Rider on it. And they're both on motorcycles. And the Punisher's on like a crotch rocket type bike in that one. And then in that one, Danny catches ripping the wheelie and all that and looking wild and got his chain flying around. It's an awesome cover. I should have recommended that one.
Yeah, I got like everything put away, so it's 20 times harder for me to get covers than it was a week ago. So I was almost going to cancel today.
No, cancel.
Let me check a couple more boxes and go through the work. I can't cancel because
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Excuses.
All right, now we got rid of Dave. Now we can actually have some fun on this thing. We need a hostile takeover, Jay. I think you can handle that.
Oh, me? I would say you're the class clown. You'll be right up your alley.
All right. No, we're not going to do that, Jay. I'm sorry, Dave. Now you're back. Jay was talking about all kinds of sedition, taking over your stream. And
treason and sedition both. I get you hanged from the yard arm. You're a Navy guy. Hoist you by your own gibbets. Yeah, this is the other one I was thinking about for sure. It's got double
Okay.
motorcycles. That would have won you 2 points, right?
Yeah.
It's like an old katana battle.
That
That's a
would've
good
been a
picture
good
of Ghost Rider.
I don't think I have that one though.
Whoa.
Oh, you
I
got to
only
come to
have
me.
a couple of War Journal.
Well, they were very expensive back in the day, $150 and then $175 by this
Mhm.
point. So, which has never really made any sense to me because, like, maybe at first when they had like Jim Lee and Carl Potts on it all the time for about the first 16 issues, but then they stopped. So it's like, is it a premium mag now or not? It's the same size as the other book. Why does it cost a third more? It didn't make any sense, but hard sell. So anyway, none of this has to do with Clint Eastwood other than it's a manly man. So let's go ahead and get ready to start that if you are ready, Jay.
I am ready.
And for those of you in chat land, once again, the link is in Discord or it's right there in the chat. So just follow it there and you can watch along with us.
Okay, the movie's a go.
Okay. How about you guys? You ready?
I'm ready.
Ready?
I got
All
it.
right, Shirley, let's do it. And don't call me Shirley. I just noticed the interesting background music there for the title intro. It's like he's going to go on a vision quest or something. Yeah, it looks like an African landscape there.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Sahara friggin' scrub pine or whatever that thing is called. Not scrub pine, but scrub tree.
Shirley MacLaine, not the first choice. It was supposed to be Elizabeth Taylor, but she turned it
No.
down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Man. Talk about
And the
flashing
story,
egos.
the story was written with Lee Marvin in mind.
Oh, no, really.
Need someone talking like this with Clint. He does those amazing splits, seen so ably in Paint Your Wagon, right? Lee Marvin's was still pretty hot commodity at that point, so.
Yeah.
And then Liz Taylor, I don't know, she wasn't really doing anything at that point, though, was she? Still riding off Cleopatra and stuff?
I don't think so. I thought she was over with by the end of the 60s.
Yeah, I don't think she was really doing
Yeah.
it. I'm surprised that she wouldn't jump on it.
Did you drop the Discord link?
Yeah, I'll put it up there again for you. Oh. But Matt Woods, glad you could make it with us. I don't know if you're at home or not. I think you are because I saw an Instagram post with you and your better half today. So Hortensia Santoven, Satonavino? I don't know. Hortense. I've always wanted to have a daughter named Hortense. Filmed in Mexico. I kind of dig the tune, though.
What are you up to? We just saw rabbits on the screen.
They're walking by the river. The credits are still rolling here. Are you guys ahead of me?
Costume, makeup,
Music supervisor. That's how I'm looking at. Okay, now I'm just seeing the rabbits now, so I think you guys are like 30 seconds ahead of me.
Okay.
I'll bump it up a little bit. Okay, you at the copyright section now.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I think we're synchronized, gentlemen. Lee Marvin approved.
The cougar's right on the screen right now.
Oh, yeah. Just someone in production's like, you know what? I know this guy. He's got a pet puma we can drug for a shot. Let's throw it in there. That thing's panting like crazy. That's why it's so doped.
Can you guys hear it okay? Is that sound
I'm
good?
watching it on my laptop, so it'd be a direct line. I don't know, but is anyone else watching on Discord?
I am.
No, I had to turn it off again because it was breaking up so bad. But luckily I have it on DVD.
Ah, the man.
Screenplay.
Dead body just laying about.
Yep.
Good old Don Siegel. He could control Clint Eastwood somewhat, I think.
But apparently he and Shirley fought like crazy.
I can't hear it.
She didn't like him.
You can't hear it?
Didn't like him.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I noticed. I didn't think there was volume there either. I thought it was my end.
It probably
Okay.
was your end, Jackson, and you're in.
Yeah.
Is it coming out now?
Nah. I don't know what kind
No?
of sick game you're playing here, sir.
All right. Hold on.
See, Bill, that's what you get for putting all your comics away.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear it?
What am I just going again?
Never offer whiskey to Clint Eastwood. He's a teetotaler.
Yeah, yes.
That reminds me of Larry Storch for some reason.
He's gonna hit him with his hat. Bye.
Are you getting sound, or is that still a problem?
Hold on.
Fun fact about Larry Storch is he started making guest appearances on Married with Children.
I'm not getting any sound, no.
You're not getting sound.
Oh, he just killed the hell out of that rock. Back shooting, that's not too noble.
All right, so
Never mind. Got it.
you got it?
It was me, yeah.
Was it
Oh,
muted,
okay.
Bill?
Yes.
All
Well,
right.
his stream, there's a little section on his stream that had a mute on.
Oh,
So that was all me. Got
the
it.
fix was in. That dude don't waste no dynamite. She got a lot of freckles. Wonder why they didn't get along, Jackson. I mean, he's a director. She's an actress. You think it'd be very professional, At this point, if the director pissed him off, Clinton could get him off the freaking job. So,
Yeah.
So they got along all right.
Yeah.
He may have had director approval.
Especially when he's directing his own movies.
Now you can see what a big fan Jackson is of me. He even put up a picture of the state reptile.
Is that the state reptile out there?
Well, I don't think there is a state reptile, but
Well, there should be.
If there was, that would be it.
If there was one here, it'd be the titmouse. Yeah.
whoa, family show, sir.
Not a reptile.
Let's call
I'm
it
here.
restaurants, please.
See, I remember my state stuff. In Florida, it was the mockingbird was a state bird. Was it manatee? I think was our state animal, which is lame. We got alligators and Florida panthers. Why are you going to have a manatee? Fleshy blobs that float around eating vegetation? I think not.
Yeah, so I'm here representing all the snakes that we'll see in the movie. Bill is here representing all of the
All the
Mules.
handsome folks we'll see in the movie. I'm with you.
Hey, what's up, werewolf?
It is the Four Amigos, man. We get along famously. What's going on, Darren? Good to see you. Coming up hot from the land down under. Say hi to Dee for me if she's awake. She should be. Have you stopped smoking yet, Darren? $50 Australian a pack is just beyond belief. Man.
That's way too much.
At least start chewing dip or something. It's got to be more economically feasible.
Jay, I think your microphone might be going into the stream like last time.
Oh, hold on. Maybe.
He's got to grow his brand, man. You gonna try to hold him back?
He was growing his brand on the other one. He had all those followers, getting hearts, all kinds of stuff.
That's a shame that he had to get ratted out.
I know.
Yeah. What was that one? I forgot.
D-Live?
Yeah, that's right. D-Live. Yeah, you were running things on D-Live.
Making a name. People were enjoying it, but it's always one kill sport. You know?
I know.
You're right. There's always someone to spoil the fun.
Convenient nourishment. I got 254 subs, Jay. I just looked. You picked up a few.
I did.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at my stats in like forever. I figured out of sight, out of mind.
Got some
On
decent
YouTube?
views. Huh?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your naked
That's pretty good.
naked weapon.
You're working on what, 2 videos a year?
I know.
Return right there.
Yep. Hey, happy birthday,
Listen,
D.
asshole. I edit my videos. Okay, it takes a little while.
Let's see. Dee's 50th birthday last night, huh? She was more drunk than me. First time for everything. Well, if you're going to do it right on 50. You only turn 50 at least twice. So I plan to see 2 of them.
You have a friend turning 50?
I have no friends, my friend. Haven't you learned that about me yet? Actually, up here, it's very true. I have 0 friends up here. Weirdest people I've ever met in my life are in West Virginia.
In what way?
They don't do anything. Like, seriously, like, I'm a pretty annual guy. I've invited people over to the house for barbecues and get-togethers and to go out and do stuff. They don't do anything.
People who, though? Neighbors? People at work?
People I have coworkers, people I've become acquainted with, like at the VFW and stuff. Nothing.
Mhm.
Just nothing. They want to sit around their house. And it's either you go hunting or a family reunion. That's all the thing they get together and do. In Florida, I was turning down stuff to do all the time because I had a lot of friends there and they like to go out and do stuff.
I think that makes for a pretty boring life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always doing stuff. I mean, I don't mind. I'm the first guy. I like to sit around the house every now and then and have a chill day, but my gosh.
I do too, but I enjoy social interaction every now and then too, you know?
Just something different. I can only talk to the wife so much. She's like, we're best friends. I'm like, I do not like you that much.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my birthday on Tuesday. Yeah, I just had one last week, so I feel you're there. I'm older than Jane.
In advance, Darren. You're 24 mentally,
24.
perhaps.
She's a cougar, is she? I guess she got something young. I like the cut of her jib. Let's see, where was Jackson just put out another video today too. I saw that. I haven't got to watch it yet.
Yeah.
Short one with links to other people who have it more complete than mine.
Why give them credit?
Well, I know Bill needs to see every second, so I don't want him to miss out.
So, Bill, when do you want me to send you these Lot 3000s, by the way? I know you expressed interest in them last night. So
Send them to Matt first so they can get back.
even he said those are hopeless.
Well, he's dying to work on some Conans I got in, so it might be a while.
You might not get those back. You know what a big Conan guy is.
Yeah,
He might be the only other guy as big as
they
you.
were like throw-ins.
Oh,
Some of them had like covers separated, just in complete tatters. So I said I was going to send them to Matt for pressing. He'll fix them right up from a 0.5 to an 8.5.
send him in as a cover grade, just a straight cover. Like I know they do that now. I didn't know that CGC would just do one page. They'll do one freaking single page. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, and that's becoming more popular, right? With things like Tech 27 and Action 1, things like that. Someone just wants to own a piece of it.
Oh, Clint. Disrespecting the dead like that. At least you ride side saddle. She's a proper nun.
The horse says, "Wait a minute. Who's this wheel walk slowly?"
Yeah, they're not doing much walking. Worry about the French army. I mean, come on. They probably surrender as soon as they saw you. Unless it's the Foreign Legion, then get the hell away from them. But those guys aren't to be messed with. But let's see. But thank you, Darren. Thank you for my belated happy birthday dishes. 45 years old now. I'm slap dab in the middle of middle age. Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Just a child.
Yeah, I know.
Hanging around with all you.
If you do this with your finger, it'll be wet, I imagine.
Green, too.
Both you and Jay, just youngster.
Yeah.
2 mules, 4 donkeys on the plane.
Look at those frogs. Oh, my gosh. How intimidating can it be? They got like big puffy balls on their friggin' hats.
Great, man.
What are they, Major Ed?
Great man.
4 donkeys on the panel. No doubt.
What's going on, Graham? I saw you were streaming earlier. I couldn't pop in. I was editing, but hopefully it went well.
Yeah, I was in the middle of work.
Stream last night. Huh?
I was in the middle of work. I just got back, so I couldn't watch Screamin'.
Yeah, the guy sent me some stuff to edit up today. So I was trying to get ahead of it.
Hardgrave?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You
I
were
admire his
working at
gusto.
the Evil job, Jay.
what's that?
You were working at the evil job.
The evil job, yes, it calls.
Pays the bills, right?
It does. I mean, that's what's important.
Oh, he showed the Genome Punisher variant?
Yeah.
That's actually in my box right now.
Whoa. Oh,
I one-upped them, though. Not only did I have that one, I had this one for Punisher variant. 2
that
bikes
one
for the price of
went
one.
well. That probably would have went over well with Matilda. That second one.
She likes the pink. Good old
I could have
Maddie.
told her that the comics I had were recommended by young Hellboy.
Is she, were they having any internet issues with Matilda? Were they having any internet issues with Matilda? I don't know what's going on over there right now. So
No,
is she in Tel Aviv? She's
She
in
had
Tel
some
Aviv.
last week.
that's a good
Not
question. I
today.
don't know if she is or not.
Oh, that's
Hey,
right.
man.
She is in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Is she in
Yeah.
Tel Aviv? What city is she?
Rattlesnake noise. Cue the rattlesnake noises.
There I am.
See, you were the little kid in Clint Eastwood movie. Then you were the
Now he's a
Rattlesnake
rattlesnake
noise.
shifter.
I'm
I'm
all
telling you, it's that,
you're like
that
Megan. Yeah.
voodoo that they
It's
got.
that
in New
voodoo. It's that
Ceasefire.
voodoo that I do.
Orleans. Exactly.
That voodoo that you do.
That's good eating.
What I hear.
Okay.
It is good
It
eating.
is a ceasefire now, but I heard that yesterday some more violence broke out during the ceasefire.
It's wanting to happen over there, so hopefully she's doing all right.
That's weird. All of a sudden, that's become a contentious area.
Yeah, I know. Can you imagine?
I know. It's like out of the blue. I mean, there's never been tensions there before.
I know.
Okay, here's where Clint sets up the arsenal in every available orifice of this wall. Look at that stonework. That's a lot of work to build a like an embattlement like that. Isn't that what you call that? Ramparts.
I think you just like saying orifice.
Makes me feel like I'm Greek. The orifice of Delphi, right? Isn't that what it was? Yeah. That sounds like a good porn movie, though. Patent pending, everyone. You can't steal that one.
Yeah.
No,
Actually, I think
No,
that
most-
movie's on Pornhub right now.
That would be a great job, man, to sit there and just name porn.
The orifice of Delphi. I'm in. I want to watch that.
It'd be a tasteful presentation. Everyone have togas on for a while. I'm sensing a bathhouse would be in there somewhere, though.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
For those of you who are joining us, I'm going to post a link yet again for the Discord if you want to watch along with us.
I want to see Gray Man actually be able to get on Discord successfully.
Use the transatlantic cable. Well, technically, Gray, he gave it to them. Not once, but twice. And they disobeyed him so many times that he kind of cast them out to wander.
Ah.
They should really learn how to obey. But they kind of took it back over. And so, but it's contentious.
Rattlesnake, I surrender.
Yeah,
with your French, right?
That's the French army, right? Yeah.
What reputation they garnered for themselves. But Charles de Gaulle was like the only one with any stones, wasn't he?
There you go. Yeah, he was a glory hound too, though.
He reminded me of Petraeus. Discord never works for you. Well, try. Okay. Stop starting chaos. Try order and all that. Maybe it'll work for you. Logos.
Yeah, that ain't working on me, sister.
No, that's a mating call right now.
Hey, sister, you got some balls. I mean, sorry, sister.
Hold my snake. Oh. I gotta laugh out of him. I knew it was a good one. You gotta strike when the iron's hot. Great. I needed a few hours sleep after Dee's party. That's why I was late to your stream. It won't happen again. You getting a few hours sleep?
Aaron. You get away with the first violation.
What's what's D drink?
What?
Sorry. Yeah, I know. I was like a Godzilla dub. I'm asking what's D drink being out there? Is it koala juice? What? Foster's, big giant Foster's beer cans.
That's Australian for beer, isn't it, Nate?
Australian for beer. Did they run those commercials over there, Darren? Australian for beer. I haven't seen those in forever, man.
That was Crocodile Dundee that did those, right?
Was it? Oh, Paul Hogan?
Yeah, it was Paul Hogan. Yeah.
What was his wife's name? Linda Kozlowski, something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
She was a looker. That was his wife. That was in Crocodile Dundee with him. So.
Oh, not his wife in real life. Okay.
No, they married after they filmed. Was
it after? I can't remember.
Well, they met during on set, so like after that, they got married.
Oh, romance blossomed in the outback, as it's wont to do. That and venereal disease.
Yeah. Well, she didn't do much after that movie either. I mean,
no. She's a good-looking woman, though. She should have done something else. She could have taken Marky Post's place in Night Court. Really. She has kind of a similar look. Last night, wine, champagne, and tequila. Oh, my God.
Yeah, there you go. That's a heck of a combination there.
Trying it from every sin group there. Look at that.
Rattlesnake. Oh, I'm hungry.
I know, right?
Tastes like chicken, they say.
They say. I don't like killing snakes, but I'd eat it.
You don't like killing snakes?
No, I'm a friend of snakes. You know that. Have you watched my earliest videos? The Legends of Venom series? I got footage of a guy milking cobras. Like, I'm like this far from him. It's awesome.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Not me.
Let's see if I can find a link for you. Okay. You seem incredulous. Sister Sara. she's gonna be a little testy today. I love when girls that don't drink very often decide to get plastered. They're usually drunk in the first hour. Why are you laughing, Bill? It's true though. Aussies don't drink Fosters; they export it to us poor fools.
That's why I'm laughing right there.
And Germans don't drink Lowenbrau either. Let me tell you that.
I believe it.
Or Heineken, I doubt. Did Irish drink Guinness?
Yeah. Yeah, they have Guinnesses over in Ireland.
Gray Man's a big fan of O'Doul's. He likes his near beer.
I drank that crap. Well, we drank. What was it? We either had O'Doul's or Cutter when I was deployed. They used to have that.
What was the other one?
Cutter, the Coors one. I can't remember which one they had.
Coors Cutter, yeah. Coors Cutter or Duels. There was one more, right?
Yeah. I can't remember. Well, I didn't rank the things unless I absolutely had to, so I don't remember now. I think there was a big 3 of them, though. She prays as she walks. Legends of Venom. There it is.
Those non-alcoholic beverages don't make it past the parish lines into the city.
To me, they don't make sense. I mean, I don't like the taste of beer to begin with.
I don't either.
So if I'm drinking it, I'm trying to get a buzz. I'm not drinking it for the taste.
They don't make beer-flavored ice cream for a reason. Right?
Yeah.
Here's a link to it in case you want to see it.
She's a smoker.
She huffing that thing too. Let's see, saw them all. Yeah, see, and he's actually commented on some of them too. This is mostly for Bill's benefit there. So,
well, I'm going to bring you over here so you can face off with a couple rattlesnakes.
There we go. See, I'm a big.
I think a diamondback might change your mind.
I like him. I actually interviewed a guy that's what he does for a living. He milks diamondbacks, Western diamondbacks specifically, out in Texas.
Oh, those are the sissy ones. I'm talking about the real ones in Arizona.
What are you drinking there, Bill? Classic Coke?
Yep.
I love those bottles.
Mexico, where they use real cane sugar, not the crappy syrup that they use.
Yep.
Yeah, I hate that Able sugar. Just give me
cane
cane
sugar. Down in San Diego, visiting family there. Well, we haven't done it in a while, but we go across the border. And it's the best Coke I've had in years.
Yeah.
You need to get them out of the machines, though. They're ice cold, the old skull machines.
If
Old.
you're in Mexico, you ask for the bottle too, and have them open it up in front of you.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, they'll take the bottles, hopefully rinse them out, and reuse the bottles. You gotta be careful.
She stayed at her mom's where they had to party. I got a cab home, dropped off 2 mates, and got home at 2:30 a.m. She was still going completely hammered.
Hey, she's entitled.
Yeah, you only hit 50 once.
That's right.
Unless you're a Hollywood starlet, and it's perpetual. But none sleeping in.
She is entitled. Besides, she has to put up with Darren 365 days a year. She can have one day.
Oh my gosh. She makes it sound so sensuous. Every muscle is aching. Clinton be like, not yet, they're not. Oh.
Well, it's like usually by this time during the movie, I'm kind of having my way with the female co-lead here.
He's not selling marriage too well, that's for sure. He's making some salient points.
It's a very wise old man.
I used to work in bars. It's amazing I ever got married. He's about as subtle as a brick across the forehead, this guy. and smiling with them big old lashes. That old silver-tongued devil.
I suspect one, if not both of those two, might be rattlesnakes themselves.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how this plays out.
Come on, whip that mule across that bridge. Go. Got a stone bruise there, sucker. Its hoof split, too. You make her frisky and demand you make her out. Keep in mind, this is family stream before you start typing things.
Gray man's misbehaving. Nothing new there. Just thought I'd report.
Like, that mule's limping this whole time. She's going to just keep riding it across that bridge just so she wouldn't have to walk another 100 feet to this shrine. She's going to stop it anyway. She's cruel for a nun.
Where am I?
That little donkey.
I had the sudden urge for some coffee all of a sudden. I don't know what that was all about. Jackson got it.
Mr. Valdez, right?
Mr. Valdez, and not the Exxon.
No, that was Valdez for some reason.
Depends where you are. Yeah, for some reason.
The same, but pronounced differently.
Actually, you should be getting those away as prizes there, Bill. Since you're so close to the border, you can probably get them easy. Those Coca-Colas.
They sell them in all the grocery stores.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a girlfriend. Her parents had one of the old Coke machines. They used to have it in their house, and they could find the bottles, but they had the shorter ones. Tastes
pretty
good.
Cool. And then, I bet they did.
Icy cold.
So here's the thing: did they really do the swap with the donkey because that mule, was hurt, or it was because it was just easier for her to get on the donkey than it was on the mule?
Probably.
Even side saddle. I think it's so small. It's like, don't you have any heart? He's got a horse right next to him. Put her on that thing.
That is a tiny little thing, isn't it?
I know. That's like for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the petting zoo,
Oh my God. That was not.
When she flops on it, both things legs almost give out.
They had to shoot it full of vitamin B12 before these shots.
Wait a minute. You should be carrying me.
She weighs more than that damn thing does. Wait till it grows up to be a real mule.
Well, that's a donkey, right? And a mule is a half donkey, half horse.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they're a little bit bigger.
Looks like a German Shepherd from a distance there.
And
Bill would like to teach the world to sing.
They had a big special effects budget for this film.
I thought nuns were known for their cruelty. Only in the schools, and you have to grow up with them. Bill would like to teach the world to sing, just like the old Coca-Cola commercial.
That's right. That was a great commercial.
He also does a reenact of the gods must be crazy.
Yeah.
I reenact the Mean Joe Green Coke commercial. You remember
That's
that
when
one?
he throws the jock strap or whatever.
Yeah,
the jersey and the jock strap. Wow, thanks, Mean Joe. Yeah, that was a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they recreated that. I can't remember if it was a television show or what, but the guy threw his jock strap instead, all sweaty.
Wait, who plays Mean Joe?
That would be it's a good question. Who would play Mean Joe?
Joe Orange.
Because we know you were the we know you're the little boy, right?
Yeah, you were the kid. Getting hit with the jersey.
Mini Musings will play that mean.
Look up.
A likely story.
Kind of wound that one up too, didn't he? He's like,
he did a little extra handling of the shipment there.
If only the person who wrapped my Camelot 3000s had taken so much care. Freaking mountain lion. People were easily impressed back then.
That I don't get. I guess maybe because you can see them coming, but now you're trapped, right? And mountain lions can climb a lot better than humans.
Yep. A lot of times they'll drag prey up into trees.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a leopard will.
Yeah, because other predators can't steal it from them up there.
What's a hiney? Well, you guys, Clint. He was definitely introduced one about a minute ago.
But that's hinny. I'd say hiney is Hiney.
EY. Of course, maybe that's how they spell it in England.
Could be. They misspell lots of words there. Like
color, humor,
favor.
They even spell defense wrong.
Yeah.
There's no C in it, everybody. Just to let you guys know. That wasn't like dubbed over later with a coach sitting right next to her.
What?
There's been a Matt Wood sighting in the Discord.
Oh.
You're classing the joint up, huh? Speaking of Discord.
I thought you expressly said no Pennsylvanians allowed in the Discord stream.
I worked on it. He said he was a Quaker. I felt pity on him. But... we don't spell any words. You must be an editor for Marvel nowadays.
That was good.
I've seen some videos, man, where they're showing like blatant spelling and like dictionary errors that have gotten through lately in the last couple of years.
As long as it's woke approved, the words, the spelling doesn't matter as much.
Been an English class. Well, there's the inventor, and then there's the perfecter of.
Exactly. Yeah,
we've
just
got to
because
hang
we
out
do
with
it
that.
better doesn't mean we invented it.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Like how the dust has settled on the right places of your...
Yes. of what you so colloquially call it, the ass.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand like the soldiers walking formation, but why is a prisoner walking in formation?
Hey.
Don't make it easier. Look at him. He's like part of the color guard. He's so good. I'd make him look bad, but he's marching badly.
Hey, that may be his last choice as a quick job interview, you know?
Oh.
He's like, this is my resume. Hey, let me join you guys.
Guess it didn't go well, apparently.
No. They're fully staffed.
This is only people like a Frenchman can hit.
Could you imagine how uncomfortable those uniforms would be in that environment?
They're wearing pure wool out there.
Wow.
What's the birthplace of the blindfold anyway? Isn't like the don't you usually want people to see death with open eyes?
Oh, you mean why would they use a blindfold for
Yeah.
that?
And they do it for like lots of different executions.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe so they don't have to look at. Maybe it's because for the executioners they don't have to look in their eyes.
Yeah, it's probably in that case. It's probably for the executioners.
That's what I'm thinking because there's no other reason to do it for the executionee.
For a chair for hanging, it would be so that the witnesses don't see something happening to the eyes, because they're soft tissue.
That's how Bill got his job. Except for it was a little more in a back alley and like just two people involved and a throwaway weapon. Oh.
Well, I was going to join the army, but there was a loudmouth Englishman who had my spot, so I beat him in a spelling bee and took his job.
Couldn't have been that hard. The first word was color. Yeah. Susie said, "You." The job was yours.
Exactly.
Great. When we all come over to England, you still have to be a gracious host, by the way. There could be a little more to her than meets the eye.
Mm-hmm. That poor little donkey.
I know.
Good.
Where'd she get a riding crop, for goodness sake? She's laying into him, that thing.
Well, like we said, she might be more to meet the eye.
Mm-hmm. She's like a transformer. Mm-hmm.
So let's see. We had smoking. We've had her now being called a bitch, and now the whiskey.
Did you hear what she was muttering before she found it too?
She said, "Gosh darn it."
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Gray. You can tell they know they're wrong for the nervous laughter. It's just confident laughter, my friend. Confident. Derisive laughter, even. See? Like that. Now, what would a Frenchman need with ammunition? Oh. Trying to work a spelling-related accident for you. Be next cover slingers. Look for the inappropriate spelling on these books.
All the titles will have to have English spellings in there.
Look, I eat English muffin. What more do you want from me? And I even drink English breakfast every now and then.
English breakfast tea.
Yeah, it's good tea.
Ugh.
strong. I like strong tea. So I like Darjeeling just as much as the next man, but English breakfast is a little heartier for the morning. So
I might stop by West Virginia, take all that crap, and throw it in the ocean.
when do you get the seed? Is there? This is for King Louis. Oh.
Right. Cozying up to those oppressors like you do.
Well, he has a tension pneumothorax now, so. So you know he's acting here. Clint doesn't actually feel pain. It's an alien thing to him. He's really trying to sell it, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's like, haven't you seen any of my movies?
Have you seen Josie Wales, for goodness sake?
Invite invalid, Gray Man is saying.
Mm.
I imagine he's talking about the
Yeah. Why is it invalid? That's so strange.
My girlfriend enjoys an English muffin.
He's misbehaving big time now.
Is that what they call it over there? Gives an idea of crumpets a whole new meaning, doesn't it? You know, so. He should like hang something on it, you know, like his hat or something, just put it on it,
Yeah.
just to prove it.
It's like, I can't see.
She blinded me with that little bitty cross.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Manfred Mann all of a sudden.
Exactly. Like, what are you doing? She's got a cross. You can't see.
I guess the question remains, will she wake up like a douche in the middle of the night? I don't know.
Often misunderstood lyrics, right? That's one of the classics.
The other one was Suicide Blonde by NXS. Soup and Salad Bar.
Well, there's plenty, right?
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix, excuse me while I kiss this guy.
This guy, yeah. What's the other famous one?
Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza.
Just Like the World We Know, which is actually Just Like the White Winged Dove from Stevie Nicks.
Here's what it's going to cut out, right?
Tony Danza.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This is about where it cut out last.
This is where we were.
Hopefully Jay fixed it. I'm so angry with what he did last time.
Yeah,
No, we're good.
You know
We're
what?
good.
It's all right. We've forgiven him.
Maybe
Jay's like, wait a minute, asshole, that was you.
Maybe you have, but I'm fixing to use Dot's boot if this doesn't work. So almost every related item is a double meaning here. I know, right? Like French baguettes, huh?
All right.
Damn, Yankees, you had to throw that in there, huh? Hurry up and cut, Scarlett. Oh.
She's holding it like a pencil. I mean, what the hell?
No. That's technically not how you do it. You're supposed to push it through.
Mm-hmm.
His ears are all light now. He's waiting for more double entendres in the bakery section.
Oh, they don't write them like that anymore.
No, they certainly don't. Stephen Foster's got nothing on this guy.
Any of you guys ever watch Wheeler Dealers?
No.
Oh, wow. That was a great show. That's where a lot of my English colloquialisms come from.
Oh.
It's an English show. It's where it started out, but then...
So you mean low budget, in other words? Low brow.
But then it moved to a U.S. network, and they changed locations from England to...
what, Paraguay? Where? Oh.
California.
California. Well, there's no difference.
Yeah, no.
It'll be the same thing, just less rain. Like my crumpet with a couple of lovely bops, huh?
Only English program. Only English program I've watched.
Per pound. It's like they're like calling a dollar a buck. They call
quid.
A quid. Yeah.
Some sort of like underwater sea creature, invertebrate. I don't know. What were you saying there, Jackson? About English shows?
The only English transplant I watched from England to America is Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh, was that one started out there too?
Yep.
Who went? Oh, what's that one with that English lady? That started out there too, right?
English lady.
Show?
Oh, you mean did she say goodbye? That one?
Yeah.
Oh, The Weakest Link.
Weakest Link.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it is. Yeah.
Goodbye.
I used to call it the Gray Man, but you're right. It's called the Weakest Link. A lot of shows start out there.
Not only is he still got a hole, he's got splinters now. What the heck are they doing?
Copy messed up the.
He's fixing to get sepsics. Okay. Would you push that thing through? Are you going to let it sit in there? My ears are lights, and I misheard lyric. Oh, there's so many legendary ones. I know we like this stuff to be funny, which is kind of strange. I know, but it's a weird concept.
I'll take English comedy over British comedy any day of the week.
And it's all better than Canadian comedy. So,
well, it's because all the funny Canadians come make a mint over here in the United States.
that's true. They just emigrate.
Yep.
Yeah.
They emigrate south and then talk crap about the U.S. That's what they do. Didn't he pour it all on the ground from the mountain lion? All right.
Good portion of it he did, didn't he?
Why is he carrying gunpowder around anyway?
You can never have enough.
That's true. He probably brushes his teeth with it, right? He is Clint Eastwood.
He mixes in his coffee.
Here's what ails you, boys.
Being Clint Eastwood is a lifestyle, all right?
It is a manly lifestyle.
Now comes the hard part.
Yeah, it's all been pretty easy since then. Just pull it. It's easy to say when I don't got something sticking out of my shoulder, but
because that's how it gets you, right? You got to push it all the way.
Yeah,
through.
that's what I'm saying. You get on the other side of it, around the broadhead itself, and pull it from there.
Yeah. unless it hasn't gone all the way through, right?
Yeah, I think it showed the points sticking through them. So
okay.
Yeah, never try to pull it back out. It does all the damage then.
Yeah.
You have a Colt 45, it works every time.
Exactly.
I can't do Billy D though, so I'll get ejected from YouTube anyway if I try. So
a Colt 45.
Hello, what have we here? Yeah. Jackson could probably do it though.
I have to see that commercial again. I haven't seen it in so long.
Cool. I saw him on the Jeffersons. I was rewatching the Jeffersons after I did the theme song, which is actually a really funny show, by the way. And he made a guest appearance on there. He's really, I realized how tall he was. He's a really tall guy.
Is he?
Yeah. I mean, of course, everyone is next to Sherman Hemsley, but
yeah, but he was awesome, wasn't he?
And they had like a white scarf on and all that. He was so dapper. But not on Sherman, but on Billy. But yeah, Sherman was awesome. It's funny if you watch like an interview with him, he is like nothing like the character at all. He's real soft spoken.
He was also in another show I enjoyed later on where he was a deacon.
The Deacon, yeah. I don't remember the name of the show, but
Something Heaven. It was Something Heaven.
Just don't shoot me with that thing now.
Yeah, I know, right? fan the hammer. Wow, that worked. So he's doing an internal cauterization is what he's doing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
He's fine.
What? Wimp, he passed out.
She's like, finally, I can have some liquor again.
Yeah, she's like, this dude was hogging it all.
Stupid painkillers.
What was that show?
He's drunk and got a lot of blood loss. You come and visit America, you might like it here. In fact, you might do like the old Russians used to do and just never leave. Defect. I must admit. Heck, that's how they lost all their Olympic teams.
Jackson's got a basement with your name on it.
And a hood, and a leather hood. And all the Fosters you can drink down there.
Keep it up, and there'll be a voodoo doll in your name, too.
Exactly.
Darren, I wouldn't think. I mean, I know it's always interesting to come over here, but I think it'd be really interesting. Well, Gray's been over here, but like you can come to a country where we have every like scenery there is to see. If you want to see like tundra, you go up like Alaska, or if you want to see mountains, you go out to like Bill's area or where I live. You know, if you want the ocean, it's there too. So it's like I think a lot of European countries that would be kind of weird for them because you're either in the Alps
and ocean come to Arizona after that great earthquake that'll take California.
Waiting for that.
I know real estate agents are like saying prayers for it daily. You know, they want to show oceanfront condos here.
It was called Amen. That was the name of the show.
Amen. That's what it was. Yeah. Sherman Elmsley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very talented guy. I know Florence had her own spinoff show too, but it didn't do well. So
227.
227. Isn't that the murder code or something?
That was the name of her show.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It was good too. I remember that one too.
Good old Florence. How much whiskey does this guy have? He's drinking on it again.
That's all of his supplies. He's got like a little satchel of coffee and then nothing but whiskey and gunpowder.
God, it's full of saddlebag. There's no food or anything in there.
Plus, you can't ride that horse. You didn't trust her.
You can have the mule carry that stuff. Huh? The donkey, whatever it is they have now. Don't blow up the bridge. Oh. Man, were they married? They are arguing a lot. I just want to buy a small milkshake bigger than Bill's head. Only pay $2 for it. You'll get portions here, and if you don't get enough to drink, you can go back and get some more. I haven't had milkshakes in forever, though.
My milkshake brings all the girls to the yard.
Oy vey. It's full of peyote. That's why. All you can eat for $1. We have buffet. Well, we used to have buffets before they were driven underground by the unspecified illness of indeterminate origin. Like, I think all of our buffets are closed down here now permanently. So
you don't see buffets in England because it's English food.
Yeah, who wants to eat more of it than they have to?
Give me just enough to survive.
That's what the stiff upper lip's all about. Keeps the food down. Would you eat something called spotted
blood
dick?
pudding?
Yeah.
Kidney pie?
Fish fingers and custard? I think not, my friend. Oh, is he gonna help her up again? Oh, let's see.
He's looking for every.
Getting the wind up going again.
Look
how he's doing the shot put. I know he's just gonna look up her cassock. Oh my gosh!
I'm not looking.
Go back down. You forgot this. Yeah.
Pause there while I think about it. Yeah.
Keep going. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much. The funny thing is, if you go like fast food around here, it makes no sense to like get anything bigger than like a small or medium because you just go up and refill it anyway. But yes.
It depends. The higher price the restaurant, the smaller the portions.
Yeah, it's very true. That's why I hate eating expensive restaurants. I want to leave full, not hungry. So
yeah. Well, small. Yeah.
We used to have a commercial that made fun of that there, by the way, Darren.
Neither you nor your bank account are full after leaving that restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Ugh. Waste of time.
Buttermilk.
You like buttermilk? Oh.
Buttermilk, it's a little bit acidic for my taste, but
yeah, root beer's all right.
Yeah, root beer's good, especially I have a keg. You call this a large? Remember that? What was that, McDonald's? What commercial was that? It was one of the fast food chains, I think.
Man, she's a pretty good climber.
I know, right? Donkey Kong ended up here.
I'd be scared by that time.
Well, her stunt double's a good climber.
Her stunt double.
Yeah.
She's like 3 inches off the ground in that shot.
Oh.
That's as far as SAG lets you get, 3 inches. Hurry up, the French are coming.
That's what Gray Man tells his dates. All right, that's enough of that.
I used to be friends with this punk rock band. They used to play in a bar, worked out every now and then, and they had a song called 2 Inches, 2 Minutes. They also had a song called Ron Jeremy. It was pretty funny. Pretty funny guys. Their name of their album was "If I Was Married to Courtney, I'd Blow My Head Off Too," and it was a picture of Kurt Cobain laid up, like sketched out with a gun in his mouth and a needle in his arm. Yeah, it was pretty raunchy guys. Then a song, huh?
We didn't get to see her climb down. Oh,
what's the best climbing? Like, I should find that album. I got it around here somewhere.
Wouldn't she go deaf? Like,
yeah, very deaf.
Yeah. What we don't see is those big industrial ear protection under that habit.
Earmuffs.
Oh my God, the worst part of the barrel, the gun to grab.
He's
There's
trying
an
to get
innuendo
paid,
in this scene,
right?
huh?
Clint's trying to get paid.
He is. Like a horse. Oh.
Yeah, my mule. I'm so pissed with that mule. I want the donkey. I want my mule back. Yeah.
Hey, wait, are they right back where he found her?
It looks like, right?
Yeah, it does.
If you see any cairns and graves around there, yeah.
They're just recycling scenes at this point, I guess.
She's gonna go so deaf. At least the ejection port's on the other side. All right. Clint, you don't help Clint Eastwood aim.
All right.
Criminal, isn't it?
Well, he stand up so fast. Oh, no, he's not.
Uh-oh. You better sober up a bit quicker.
Put a penny on the tracks. That ought to do it. Yeah. Oh! Give him a few more, sisters.
What?
She gonna kill the conductor now and everything too? All right.
What? I missed.
Definitely not. He's probably fired the director at this point. Yeah. Sorry, Don.
There it is.
Right on.
That's a really good effect.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's all the money.
That's a real train they must have had to do there. I don't think that's a model.
I think it might have been.
He just killed an innocent driver.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's a good thing it wasn't a passenger train, right? He'd be the greatest mass murderer in history. I should put that above my office door here. So.
There ain't that much forgiving.
Purity of my thoughts. El Gato. The black cat.
The black cat. It's a little pink to me.
I know, right? Domo El Gato. What's with all the crockery over there?
Some people ask that about the panel.
Yeah, there's a little crock going on here. That's a pretty nice little joint right there.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know that word.
He's got lemonade there, huh?
Oil up my arm. I like that.
He's like, what was the pitcher? Not Cy Young. He's like Cy Young, right? He's gonna warm the old thing up. Oh. I'm sure Babe Ruth, before he started pitching, he was freaking getting oiled up too.
He's difficult.
Huh.
I'll put it there. Come back. Come back. He's ordering French champagne. This guy is an enigma, isn't he? Until then, he's going to go there and dance. What, no comments there? Oh.
understand English. Not so good like me, but my mother, she would think, uno me, padre.
French champagne. You like buttermilk, root beer. Oh, I'm still. What? Where's the comments, people? Get with it. Post a link, but yo guys owe me. All right. There it is. The black cat.
Maybe you got the French champagne, eh?
Yeah. Somebody's got to have it in this town.
It's a great iron bed, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You understand this or not?
No.
I need a bottle of French champagne. You said it, give it away. Let's be kind of bad times once. We take one of those papers. And that's your son. You taking it? Anybody in town knows they can't do it.
Link didn't work. It's still not working.
Where are you opening your Discord? Are you opening it in a browser?
It's as simple as putting it in a browser.
Yeah.
They're blocked in England.
The candle maker knows. It's always the candle maker. Or Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the library.
Well, if it's not the butcher or the baker, it's got to be the
Candlestick maker.
right?
I know, right?
That's common knowledge.
Man, we got to be getting paid for this good stuff here, you know?
Now we go that way.
Well, that clears it up.
Yeah, not far.
Not far. All right, that gives me a good idea.
And she's still working on that little donkey.
Yeah.
That thing.
Darren can't get it to work either. Huh.
Oh, really?
Must not be a good overseas link.
Hmm.
Wow.
Name's Hogan. Zeltron's expecting me.
Hogan.
Colonel General, what difference it make? Take me to him.
Heck of a little trap.
You have more fun looking at the sexy guys? Well, yeah.
Says he just clicks the link and no.
If Jackson actually turned his camera on, you just fall backwards in a dead faint.
I wonder if
Too much sexiness for one stream.
I'm too sexy for YouTube.
Don't.
You know,
oh,
next
that-
time, I
Drop
think,
Dead Fred, wasn't that the name? Or
yeah.
I can't remember the name of that group.
Next time, I think I'm gonna unload an unlisted link to like up on YouTube. Put that movie up and put that in chat, and people just like join in and watch that or something instead of Discord. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's worth. Well, yeah, why not? Sure.
Because man the account.
Well, if it's an unlisted video, they're not gonna strike it, right?
Yeah, because it's just a private link, right? So
Yeah.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. They actually did a Star Trek. There's a Star Trek tie-in to that, by the way. And it was, I think, it was something. It had to do with in Star Trek Voyager. It
Is
was
there
the Doctor
anything that
episode.
crappy ass show doesn't tie in with?
It tells you everything except for the combination to the safe.
Please, that's a horrible show.
It covers the gamut.
It did everything first, and it did it right.
Speaking of Gambit, and then there's Jackson.
Right said Fred. Yeah. What did I say? Drop Dead Fred? Like the movie. I was close. There was Fred in the title.
Yes,
Right, said Fred.
I'm too sexy for my cat. Too sexy for all that. Freaking guy with a sniper position.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch as they go into the cave. And all throughout the scenes in the cave, there are several mannequins placed to help fill out the crew.
Budgetary
Oh.
concerns.
Now, didn't you watch this just before we attempted to watch it last time, Jackson?
I did.
Whole place is like ringed strategically with cacti.
Might get auto blocked. It detects on the upload. They usually just copyright strike you or something. But if it's unlisted, like, and all we do is like post a link in the chat or something, and people could watch.
Yeah. Plus, it would be live.
Yeah,
Right. So.
and they can scrub to like whatever we're up to. You just say, "Oh, we're on 6 minutes into the movie" or something like that, and they can just catch up or whatever.
I say Jackson wins the best looking contest. Aw.
The rattlesnake.
That triangular head of his scaly
Yeah.
continents. Yes.
Yeah. He's a little light on lotion right now, but he does what he can.
Tell me that no artillery. What about dynamite? None. That's the army rifle, a few machetes, and not much. Even drunk, that's something I blow your legs off. You don't know, my man. He's one of them, tough, courageous, and a Mexican pocket.
Oh, he's got the clear tequila too. That's a bottle of mezcal you threw at him. Well, that impertinent SOB. Don't mention tequila. I know it's D within earshot. Let me give you a secret right now: V8 or chocolate milk.
What?
That's good things to drink to ease your stomach. Actually, the best thing to ease your stomach on a hangover is pickle juice. Drink pickle juice.
Wow.
It'll soothe your stomach temporarily.
When I was in the way back when, the medics used to give themselves IVs after some hard drinking, and that, of course, is the best cure for a hangover, right?
Dang right. Little 2% saline solution and some straight oxygen.
Yeah.
We used to run our toxins out.
One day my arm is better.
Mm-hmm. That's his. He's got like Wolverine's mutant healing abilities. So.
Look at that one back there.
That's a real person.
That's a real person.
At least it was designed by a real person.
I'm guessing the people sleeping are mannequins.
Look at all those mannequins.
It's probably the camera operator's like, all right, set it for record. Go lay down over there on that sarape.
You don't have to pay him union wages.
True. Oh, that guy's definitely not a mannequin sitting there on guard duty down there.
Doing nothing.
Oh, he moved this time.
That one.
Feels like a Disney ride.
How'd you do? Sure. What do you mean you're not sure? You must know if we got something worthwhile. Just don't know how much it would bring in Texas. No. I have to give my horse a rest. Did you love for this system?
Darren's got it timed out perfectly.
He sleeps till 2 p.m., which is the exact same I will have time to. Ah, you nappers.
He ain't no dummy. He was born at night, but it wasn't last night.
I figured you'd be out by that point, drinking that koala juice. Platypus Pilsner, all those good things you guys drink down there.
Darren and Dee are going to call this the Lost Weekend.
The Lost Weekend of Silver, going for 50.
So how long was the sudden lockdown that you had, Darren? Was it a few days, a week? How long was that?
I can imagine sleeping until 2 p.m.
That'd be nice. But once I I'm up, no matter how hard I try, I can't get back to sleep. So.
Yeah, I just lay there and it's not productive, so I usually just get up.
I used to do it so well in my younger days. It's like what happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice little, they shot that shot because they had a cool cloud shot there. That's the only reason they shot this scene.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Beautiful scene. This has got to be California, right?
Could be.
It's either California or Indiana. I can't figure out which it is.
New Mexico.
Look at that grade. That's a wide shot. Now we got Enya doing the soundtrack. Hold on.
It does sound like that, doesn't it?
Walla beer. Walla Walla beer. Instead of Wallaby. Flat out like a lizard drinking beer. How do?
It was filmed in Mexico.
Huh.
And it says he actually killed the rattlesnake after the scene because
Really?
Mexicans didn't want it released. Filming was over. Said he didn't want to do it, but he did.
Yeah, when in Rome.
No, they were in Mexico.
That's Rome South is all the difference.
It's like, all right, you had me at cigars.
He wasn't too excited about the dynamite, but the cigars. Break out the cheroots, boys. That's the only way you can light dynamite in westerns.
Exactly. How can you light the dynamite if you don't have a gun?
Clint's got himself a big bay horse. You don't see that too often in westerns. Usually it's not bays. Usually it's like Appaloosas or something. It's paint something striking horses. That's a big one, though. So you ready for me to start singing some Marty Robbins here since they're going in?
That's like a power play type thing?
I don't know. This horse is like 2 hands bigger than all the other ones, though.
Yeah.
So.
Make the star, put the star on a bigger horse.
That makes sense. It's probably in his contract. I'll have no horse smaller than any of the other co-stars.
I'll have relations with any and all co-stars.
Oh yeah.
I did not have relations with that co-star.
Exactly.
Well, there might be manual relations, but
Well, they say he flew in somebody from the Bahamas, and also one of the press that were there to promote the film. He wooed a nice reporter woman.
gives the idea of a press corps a whole nother idea.
No.
No, he's got his poncho on.
Mm-hmm. That means people are going to start dying soon.
A whole movie without it. Eventually, it's got to come out.
See, they're in Rome. I told you. Look, this is St. John's. A lot of interesting camera work in this movie. A really cool shot right there above. That's probably more sombreros that's ever actually been in one like single shot in history.
A lot of great old buildings they found to shoot in too.
Yeah. Every one of those guys has a cigar in their mouth. Did you notice that?
Hey,
they're gonna light some serious dynamite. Smoke if you got them. Yeah, right. For you blow yourself up. They had enough soldiers to take over all of France if they just got a boat.
Yeah.
Gray or Darren, you ever get down to France? Like muscle your way around, push the frogs out of the way on the tube or whatever it is they have over there.
Yeah, the one that goes under the channel, right?
Mm-hmm. That was a cool. They actually did a show about that a long time ago. It was really interesting. They built like 9 of these huge drills, like 2-story tall drills, whatever. They're still down there, I think. They left them down there.
Wow.
To drill out underneath.
Cheaper than trying to pull them up. And
yeah, I think they were built or constructed underneath the ground. Yeah. Fascinating project, engineering wise.
Yeah.
Did you see what they did with Chernobyl not too long ago? They actually built like a slide-on container that went over the whole site.
Oh, did
to
they?
contain it? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Fascinating. It's like on a rail system.
They
still think there's a whole lot of potential there.
It's
not
good real estate.
Yeah. But nuclear power.
Oh, yeah. Chernobyl's a little bit of a dead issue for a while, but just for a half-life of 30,000 years. But after that, it should be nice.
Yeah. After that, it'll be beautiful.
You've been to France? Well, you have my condolences, but did you have a good time?
I would like to go at some point just to see a couple of the sites.
I want to see where Charlemagne, held his court and all that. It'd be interesting.
The train he blew up probably had all of the
booze. I think I mentioned that there.
Yeah.
That French champagne he was looking for. It's not just this poor settlement that's been denied it, though. You've been drilled to the U.S. You're going to sink us from underneath. Right into California, there's already a pretty good fault line down there. So
you got to go through China, I think. And then all the way through, it'll come up somewhere in Texas, maybe.
That's what we always said by drilling holes through the earth. To get that whole molten core thing, that's just a myth. Just keep drilling.
It's a pretty sweet do-rag you got on there, Juan.
I know, right? He was an extra in the movie The Warriors right before this was shot, too. Little known fact. Was he never been to a party?
No doubt. They have a plethora of piñatas.
Yes, the piñata becomes the Trojan horse. I always knew they were like sneaky looking things.
El jefe, I don't have your superior intellect, but what is a plethora?
It's that thing they use to drill into the English Channel.
Exactly.
Mamacita.
Oh, es grande tetas, por favor. Uh-oh. You reached the dinosaur. Phil's curse war. Isn't that in the movie? At the best little whorehouse in Texas?
In town, yeah. Ooh, I think his arm be hurting a little bit and do that. Took that guy's girl. That's bad for business. That's a lot of exposition. We've reached dinosaur-filled Earth's core.
Mm-hmm. Where the second sun shines.
But have you reached Middle Earth yet?
That's a good question. We need another Hollow Earth series, like in the vein of Jules Verne, right?
Yeah.
There was a book I did a video about it called The Descent. It's a 2-part
We
book.
know even
It's
less
Hollow Earth.
about the Earth's core than we do about some places in the solar system.
I know, like England. I mean, places like that, mysterious.
I think we're going to sell England to France to pay off the national debt. I'm not certain about that, but I think that's Biden's plan.
It was part of the Louisiana Purchase, right? The second one. We just haven't actually called it in yet. Yeah, the Earth's core is interesting. Magnetic fields and all that.
Turn valuable. Yeah, no, the Earth's core is interesting. Yeah.
I think that's why Mars is like the desolate, like frozen wasteland is now. It's because the core is no longer molten and no longer spinning, so no magnetic field.
It used to be lush and green.
If all four of us lose a sub tonight, we know who did it.
There's my thumbs down. Oh, Batman must be in this cave. Let's see. She had a nice little transition there, though, from the nun right to the
whore.
crash cake call girl. Yeah,
you got the Madonna whore complex right in one shot.
I know, right? All she needs now is a cone-shaped bra and a glass bottle. All right.
But good news, Clint. She's available now.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to feel bad about putting your hands on her posterior. All you need now is a couple shillings. What do they call girls in England and or Australia, guys? I'm curious. Was it Verne or H.G. Wells and Jules Verne? Jules Verne did Journey to the Center of the Earth, didn't he? And then
yeah.
And then which one was H.G. Wells? He did the Night of the Comet.
Time Machine.
Time Machine. That's what it was. Yeah, I know he did more of the spatial things a little bit, but yeah, I think I have a H.G. Wells Night of the Comet book over there somewhere. Just hanging about. Oh man, he's really got to like make it look good too by keeping his hands in those manacles that are like 3 sizes too big for him. I like those flashlights. Those are bitches.
They weren't 6 months previously when they put them in there, but the
true.
diet ain't what it used to be. So.
No, it isn't. You're getting too much fiber nowadays.
Which apparently those lanterns weren't invented until about 30 years later.
Whoopsie.
Of course.
This has been kind of a long burn plot here, hasn't it?
Yeah.
They're not rushing to get anywhere. Why are you having the guy with the luminous children pushing on that?
Nobody'd sit in a theater for this kind of movie today. Too slow.
He's like, what do I care? I know she's not a nun anymore.
I know, right? Turn her over.
Yeah, let's get some.
We call them Americans, as you call horse. Go get me 2 Yankees, a blonde and a brunette. See, they like American prostitutes there. They actually have their teeth.
Nah. I think the Americans during World War II just called them English women or your girlfriends. Over there. They seem to give it up pretty easily.
Fish finger pie and all that good stuff. They knew Patriots when they saw them. Plus, we got chewing tobacco, so.
Again with the piñata.
I know, man. They're all about the piñata. Like,
that's the crux of this whole plan.
I love it.
I think they took the guy out of the manacles while they were down there. They got the women free.
Yeah.
He's still sitting there, you know. Guys, hello.
Like, dude, you could have taken yourself out of there the last 3 weeks, all right?
That's true. He's like,
This is comfy.
you're obviously too stupid to help us, so we're going to leave you in those things.
I could have left, but the gruel was so good.
Man, I just pictured Dom DeLuise for some reason. So we got like a double Trojan horse here, right? There's Enya again. I didn't know she was recording back then. I think Clint's going to settle down, I think. Get himself a ranch, a couple of Rugrats.
That's funny. Wait a minute. They didn't have those gas lanterns at this time.
I don't think they did. They got a smoking brazier, though. 2 of them.
Smoking
Big
Grand
street.
Fraser.
Yeah, I know, right? I expect like to see John Buscema here to make a appearance. We called it. We had to make do with second-rate men that were available.
That is true until the Americans showed up.
I know. They were the ones that were above the bunkers, you know. Monsieur?
Oh.
Entree.
He's improvising a bit.
What if that was a stunt double you kicked? Look at that guard just standing there, man.
Yeah.
He got the fuzzy ball in his hat too. Must make he's a stone killer. S'il vous plaît. He even says please. Come on in.
Ooh.
Look at that spread.
Mm-hmm.
Tex.
Tex.
That's the timer? Yeah, okay. Pinata? I want to see this damn pinata.
They've talked it up so much.
I know.
They can't help but disappoint us, I think.
This is more complicated than The Godfather, man.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
Vive la France. Vive la France. I feel like Elvis should be coming out singing right now.
Aha.
Ooh, that's a hideous looking thing.
Ugh.
Like a, what is that supposed to be? A ram or something?
Yeah. The demonic one or something.
Those poor children did what they could.
Man, they got corporal punishment down.
I know.
He can survive.
You guys ever had cognac?
Hmm?
Have you ever had cognac?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, cognac's nice.
It's all right.
Jackson?
You
No,
don't like cognac?
I've never had it.
She's sucking down the Hennessy there. Look at her go.
Drinking him under the table.
It's okay. Back when I drank, I mean, not saying I want to go out and buy, but I was more of a whiskey guy.
Gotcha. Is it sweeter than?
It's on the level of like whiskey, bourbon, that kind of.
Yeah, not a
that
whole
kind
lot
of, like,
different. Maybe
yeah.
a little smoother.
Yeah.
I like rot gut, so
I wonder what's different about it.
it's got a fancy name.
Cognac, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's
Must be
aged a
the
little longer.
grain or where it's produced or something.
Cognac County. Like Bourbon County, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're getting the full like history of the pinata too. This movie does everything.
Pinata is the focal point of this movie.
He's talking about a Mexican tradition, right, coming from the lips of a Frenchman.
Ooh. Pretty sure that wasn't part of the plan.
How could you kill a storyteller like that?
At this point.
He gave you a cognac. Come on.
I know, right? He gave you a nice little cognac and a history lesson.
I think they got to open up that cell area, right?
Yeah, they were supposed to. Was this supposed to be a sneak attack of some kind? Because I think it just alerted everybody quickly.
I think yelling "Viva la Mexico" might have ruined that.
The quiet stillness of the evening.
Yeah.
Oh, they're charging now. Oh, Gatlin.
Those are so damn cool.
Especially the hand crank ones. I love that.
Yeah.
But the action feels pretty
Toward
cool.
the end of the Civil War, but they were never really used to much effect.
Same with the Thompson submachine gun too, that you see ballyhooed so much in the movies, but it was barely ever used, even in the trenches.
Well, yeah, they were made for World War I, but by the time they were in full production, the war was over.
Well, they were really expensive. That's what it was. They got replaced by the grease gun anyway.
Which was still used in the 90s.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow. What kind of?
The like in my tank divisions, the mechanics vehicles tracks, they had a grease gun in them. I wouldn't want to use it, but that was their standard issue in the 88s that they had.
Just keep blowing that horn, son.
Somebody take him out, please.
I think his own man probably shot him, actually. Thanks to the magic of editing, we didn't actually see it. But
like, if you can't stay in key.
We French have no patience for bad bugling. Or errant pinatas. Throw that dynamite up there, Clint. You've been holding on to it for a long time now.
No doubt.
There it is. I called it.
You did.
They'll feel that tomorrow. Oof.
Wow.
That poor mannequin.
Yeah. Burned alive would be a tough way to go, wouldn't it?
Yeah. If he survived back then, it's not going to be much better, you know?
No.
He's going to die
I'll
slower.
take the smoke inhalation over the flame.
Threw that with his left arm. He's feeling good now. He's feeling good now.
He's blow up the water tower. He's playing the long game. That's cool. Liquid flame dripping down there. That was nice. See? That's how you light.
He's moving his mouse in Discord.
I
wonder who that could be.
Jackson. I told you about that. Oh, what the heck? He's like Legolas here. Oh, there we go.
Hey, he got himself a lift. There it is, finally. Late to the party.
I think at this point the French should be retreating. It's like, let your natural instincts take over, boys. They don't take cover very well, though, do they? This French?
No.
Neither side seems to.
Yeah.
What was this guy thinking? He's like, I'm tired of this unburnt skin that I have, and
Exactly.
bullets I don't have in my chest. Let's charge. Oh, they're fixing bayonets. That's not French standard issue either. Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
Mm.
Some rough stuff.
Mm-hmm. So this movie's about a nun and a donkey.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I'm not very sporting there. Aha.
That's what he's after.
Oh, there's the house of ill repute here. And then Amazon was born.
Pharaoh he's got. Huh.
He's a practical man, that Clint is.
Yeah, he is. She's smoking a cigar.
Got a couple stogie.
Now that's Clint.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder where he was all movie long.
But Daddy, what are they doing now?
Exactly. What are they insinuating?
Well, son, at this point, she's cleaning out his wounds.
Yeah.
Is that a pinata? The horse is now a pinata.
That poor horse.
And
Enya,
Enya is here to
man.
close it out. What is that, Mary Poppins? Or Mary Hortons? Whatever she is, yeah.
Well, there goes all that treasure.
You know, all that money, I think they could like get a wagon or something.
Still whipping that poor donkey.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Little known fact, in this alternate timeline, Mexico actually took over the U.S. under the leadership of Bertrand and Hogan.
That's right.
And their flag was a mule.
A good movie, I think.
Yeah.
That was a fun one. I did not expect
Yeah.
that kind of movie at all.
Very overlooked, I think.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, it starts off like the standard Odd Couple movie, and then really, that's a big battle scene at the end there, and a lot of interesting practical effects that were going on there. Almost no mannequins were actually used in the making of this movie. So, it's all right. Good movie, guys. Good movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun one. What was your thoughts, everyone?
It's a fun film. I don't think it's up there. Of course not with the classics like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but it's definitely worth watching. Definitely,
Yeah, I'd say it's a good second tier. I put it like along the lines of High Plains Drifter.
Yeah, around that tier.
Jackson, thoughts?
A little bit more of a story on this one.
Yeah.
You're following along, and of course, there's a lot of misleads that she's giving. I mean, she didn't have to do all the praying that she did. That's just to keep throwing us off.
Yeah.
She's like a walking red herring. That one is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Fun flight. Yeah, Shirley really did a good job on it.
Yeah. Kind of slow in the action until you get to like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. There's a noticeable lack of dead bodies floating around this movie, except for the very beginning, right? But yeah, fun one for sure. So I guess that leads us to the inevitable question of what's next?
Well, we can do Pale Rider, I guess. But yeah, I can't wait for Unforgiven. That's going to be like the highlight, I think.
Let's see.
I have Pale Rider.
Yeah, I have it too. Do you need that one, Jackson?
Yeah, actually I do. I would need it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get
I
with
have
that
it.
stream.
Yeah.
You have it?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, that's fine.
Jay's the candy man, all right? So go to him. But yeah, so Fun Flick, we'll probably do that one either next week or a week after, whenever we do the next show, probably next week. But yeah, so fun movie, fun series so far to do, of course, and it's fun to revisit some of these movies. Or actually, first time visit some of these movies, 'cause I've never seen this one the whole way through either, so it's definitely an interesting one. Yeah, I mean, it definitely lacks some of the seriousness of some of the earlier ones, but at the same time, it's kind of more of a frivolous romp, right? So
yeah.
Nothing wrong with that every now and then.
Nope. I used to enjoy those back before I was married, so
Smart guy.
never let a chance go by.
Yeah.
Someone's microwave dinner is done, it sounds like.
Oops. Yeah, I got something
Oh, okay.
going on
That
right now.
crawfish you got in the microwave?
Filet gumbo.
No, I prepared all that and set it aside. It wasn't a whole lot, but it's in the freezer right now. I'm going to use it for different things.
Crawfish.
Mm.
Well, I love crawfish.
I can barely handle not barely. I like fish and chips or fish sticks. That's about the extent of any seafood I could ever do.
Trust the Gorton's fisherman.
Yeah, I'll take that every day over a lobster or crab or any of that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I love lobster.
I'm just not big on freshwater fish, but I love crawfish and stuff like that. So,
miss me with that.
And farm raised catfish is all right, but it's got to be farm raised. I don't like wild caught cat. Ugh, tastes like dirt. But cool. All right, gentlemen. Well, I think we're going to start wrapping the show up. And so stay tuned next week, anyone. We're going to be probably doing, most likely, a Pale Rider. So we can see the 1985 classic. How long was it between this movie and that one? Let's see.
This one was 1970.
Man, that's like a 15-year hiatus there.
Yeah, because he's old, noticeably old, by the time he does Pale Rider.
Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, he got tied up in the Dirty Harry movies.
That's
good money.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's all right. But then he had to wait to do Unforgiven because he didn't feel like he was old enough. So he sat on that one for 20 years too after he bought the script or whatever it was.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
that's what he says. That I think he bought it back in the late 70s or maybe early 80s when he bought the script.
Oh, okay.
And wanted to wait till he got older to play the role. So he just sat on it. Yeah, interesting little tidbit there. Surprised Jackson didn't kick in with that one, but
it was worth the wait, though.
He's getting forgetful in his age. That Jackson is
Unforgetful or something like that.
Unforgivable. I saw that movie once. Yeah. But let's see, on that laughter-drenched high note there, we'll go ahead and call it an evening. I want to thank everyone here, my guest host, for making this a very fun show to do. And stay tuned for Monday evening. We should be doing, I think it's this Monday, Jay. We should be doing Satanic Rites of Dracula. It's the last of the Hammer Dracula.
Yep.
Or at least Christopher Lee Hammer Dracula movies. So Monday, so be there or sleep in a square coffin, whatever it is you got to do. But yeah, stay tuned for next week, and we will do High Plains Drifter, quote unquote. So, all right, until next time, thanks for joining us, and stay safe out there.
Good night, all.
Good night, chat.